My name is Juanita Arias. I'm from Colombia, and I started this trip in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. And I crossed Vietnam, crossed China, and Russia. I came to Russia, to Novosibirsk, and from there I started coming here. Arrived in Samara last week. No, more than 1 week. Samara. I love Russian language.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Вот так вот. Кое-что так знаем.
Спасибо. Пока-пока. Yeah, I was in Samara during the World Cup by chance, more or less, but I really enjoyed the experience. It's our World Cup. Everybody wants to go one day to our World Cup, so it was amazing. And it was also really nice for me because I met a lot of friends from Colombia, and I have been out of Colombia for more than 1.5 years, so for me it was like going back to Colombia for a while. And yeah, I had the chance to go to a match, a Colombian match against Senegal, and it was amazing. And we won, so they were gonna play in Moscow, and I went to Moscow just to follow the Colombians, and yeah, it was cool, an amazing experience, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I met people from everywhere, and was like special for me that I really liked the feeling with the Russian people, that I realized that for Russians, where like the World Cup was like a huge event, and I saw like so many Russians really happy because of the World Cup and enjoying a lot, and yeah, I really liked the way they enjoy the World Cup.
По 210 с каждого.
Ah, yeah, you told me.
Знаете, сходит.
So we have to take water also for tonight.
So you need it if you need. Maybe juice, maybe. Okay. This one is good.
This
If
one
you
is-
want this.
Sometimes I have found really good things in these kind of stores.
Sweet.
Вам 5 на стул, правильно?
What do you want? Tell me.
I don't know. Take what you want. С начинкой?
Нет, они без начинки. Вот только с изюмом и все.
Only with this.
Do you like this?
I don't know. Maybe.
If I buy it, it's for the...
You can eat it.
No, but no alone with you.
Okay.
Do you like it?
I think yes.
Okay.
60 рублей.
60.
I'm doing this trip because I always dream with no cycle around the world, but like see the world. And I remember when I was a child and I saw these maps in people's house. I was like feeling that I have to know the word. I have to see the word, and I started traveling like quite early. When I was 17, I traveled around South America, and after that I keep like traveling but studying as well. So I finished my university and I started with the normal life. So I got a good job in Bogota, the capital. So I started feeling like I was losing myself. Like I just had 15 days free and working 9 hours per day. So I thought that's not what I want to do. I need to go back to my trips, my adventures. And then I decided to do an exchange in Germany. So I went to Germany, but also was difficult to say I would quit this life and I will just traveling. So it was like a little step. I went to Germany, and the excuse, let's say, was that I was gonna start a master. But when I was about to start, I was thinking like, that's not what makes me happy. So what makes me happy? I asked myself, like, what do you really want to do? And I thought, traveling, I need to do like a big trip, like when I went 17 and I traveled around South America. It was 6 months, but it changed my life. So I thought I need to do something like that, like another step on my life. And I was thinking, what should I do? Should I study or should I just do what I want to do? And after some months, I called my brother and I told him, like, what do you think if I do a big trip by bike? And he was, do it. If that makes you happy, do it. And I didn't expect that answer. I thought he was gonna say, are you crazy, or what is happening with you? You have to study. And when he said that, in that moment I decided, like, I will do it. Then I called my mom and she was also, if that makes you happy, do it. You have to do what makes you happy. So I thought, yeah, I will do it. And then I quit my plans in Germany, my plans in Colombia, and I flew to Vietnam and started there. I think I feel completely happy. Like every day is totally different. So every day I good things, bad things, or like you don't know what to expect every day. So every day is a surprise. So even when it's not good, in the end it's a good experience and you learn about that. So I feel like completely connected with myself, and that's what I wanted to feel.
Soplo de libertad, hoy seré canción, volaré detrás de las coplas del trovador del campo y de la ciudad, para no morir. soy una aventurera, una madrugada en soledad. Soy una guitarra que canta el viento, una cordillera que llega al mar. Por mis venas corre fuego, mis ojos brillan en la oscuridad y mi voz hambrienta no tiene miedo de cantar por siempre mi libertad. Hoy te llevaré hacia el interior de mis sentimientos, al lado oculto del corazón, para no morir, para no olvidar que somos del tiempo, polvo del viento, suerte fugaz. Yo soy una aventurera, una madrugada en soledad. Soy una guitarra que canta el viento, una cordillera que llega al mar. Por mis venas corre fuego, mis ojos brillan en la oscuridad y mi voz hambrienta no tiene miedo de cantar por siempre mi libertad. Y mi voz hambrienta no tiene miedo de cantar por siempre mi Cultivaré mi mente para no olvidar, no dejaré mi presente en manos de otra voluntad. Iré hacia el frente sin mirar atrás, respirando, 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 respirando mi libertad.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Поехали.
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 Давай, давай.
Yo soy una aventurera, una madrugada en soledad. Soy una guitarra que canta el viento, soy una bandera de libertad. Por mis venas corre fuego, mis ojos
And when you are alone, it's harder, but it's also like unique. So yeah, it's hard. Some days I feel like, wow, I'm tired. What is that happening to me? What should I do? What I'm doing this? But then you solve the problem or you overcome the situation and it's again amazing. So my plan is go until Europe and then fly to US or maybe Alaska and go down to Colombia. That's like my plan, big plan. So at the beginning was through Thailand, Laos, Myanmar, but then I started reading and like searching things and I decided not to go alone that part. Then I wanted to go to the Pamir Highway and I couldn't because of the visas and those stuff. And I had to come to Russia, but I think it was for good. And yeah, now I'm grateful with what happened because right now I'm in love with Russia, and yeah. So my plan then is Georgia, Turkey, Europe. Maybe from Spain I will fly, or maybe I will go a little bit in Africa. That would be also nice. But yeah, I have learned that you shouldn't plan because everything is changing. So I don't know what is gonna happen.
Видишь ее?
Нет, не очень.
Ну вообще видно немножко, да?
Мне показалось. Она вот там, не знаю.
Это, наверное, это просто их место, и она недовольна нами. Подожди, может, на силуэтом выйдет куда-нибудь.
Да нет, у меня там вообще темнота.
А ты ее сама видишь?
Good morning.
And when you get up in the morning, you see these beautiful animals, hear beautiful song of beautiful birds like Ivolga. You just understand that all your efforts
Was worth it.
was worth it.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
You are right.
We don't bother her.
что-то она ночью кричала.
Я же видел косулю. Have you heard the song? What does the fox says? No?
Which one?
What does the fox says?
No.
No?
What do they say?
You should hear it.
Good day I have had was the day I arrived in Russia. I flew from Urumqi in China to Novosibirsk, and it was like 4 a.m. in China, and I went there and I had my bag and everything, and they didn't want to allow me to put the bike on the plane. They say no. So the day started like that, and then to be able to put it on the plane, I had to pay $100, and they didn't want to speak to me. They were just or you pay or you have to stay here. So it started like that. Then I pay. I didn't have Chinese money, so I didn't have $100 in Chinese money, just like 40. And it was a woman, and she was like, I will give you 60, like the rest. So she gave me that money, and I could take the plane, and then I arrived. That it was like I had to put the box and all my stuff on the. I was alone, of course, on the scanners and blah blah blah. And then I arrived in Novosibirsk again with the box, with the big pack with the panniers, alone. Then in the airport, I had to wheel the bike. I was alone trying to open the box, and I didn't have the knife because it was inside the big bag. So I felt, I don't know what happened to me that day, but I felt really sad, like alone. And I built it, I put everything, and I sat in a chair on the airport, and I was crying. And before that, I tried to call my mom just to speak to her or my brother, but they were already sleeping. So I felt, no, I'm alone. And yeah, I was crying and crying. I didn't know why, just because I felt, I don't know, like too much in one day. And yeah, and after that, then I thought, okay, but anyway, I have to continue. I have to get the place. I will sleep. And I had to take electrichka, another headache, to put the bike and everything in the electrichka. It was like 1.5 meters. And yeah, but in the end, everybody was helping me, and thanks to people, I could reach the place. Also, to get off was difficult, but
So people
in
help.
the end, I arrived to my host place, and he was super friendly. He didn't know what happened to me, but he invited me to cycle around the forest, and yeah, everything was good in the end.
Okay.
Take care. Пока-пока. Друзья.